Why the unrelenting focus on stories? I mean, you just have an unrelenting focus. You have, there's a format, there's a formula almost that you use. I'm interested in knowing about the thing about stories.
It's not a formula to have, like say you want the story to have a plot, and you want there to be characters and things should happen. Like that's not a formula. That's the laws of narrative. We obey them or we don't. It's like the law of gravity. You can obey it or not obey it. Like it's not my rules.
No, but okay, it's not. What's the issue? What's the magic about stories? Why doesn't everybody do this?
I don't know why everybody doesn't do it. That's kind of a different question. Why doesn't everybody do it? It's labor intensive. It takes a lot of time to find stories that are decent and surprising enough that you'd want to put them on the radio. You know, I make the stories this way because they're powerful and they feel like something. Like I wish there was a more sophisticated answer to that. But really, at its heart, there's an experience that you can get from, you know, a great novel or a great movie or a great TV show or a great story on the radio, and it seems like, well, that's what you should shoot for. Like, it seems like, let's be ambitious. Let's let the thing have as much feeling as it can, and then there are ancillary things that go along with that. I think that stories let you take people into other people's lives in a way that's impossible to do otherwise.
For a couple seasons, This American Life was on Showtime. It's no longer on Showtime.
Right.
You did TV. How did you get into that, and why did you get out of it?
We got into it because the network approached us and said, hey, this might be fun.
Which network?
Showtime.
Okay, they approached you.
They approached us, said, this might be fun, let us throw a little money at you, shoot a little demo tape, see if you like it. We went into it completely expecting that we would not go ahead. Like, we just thought, like, this would be fun, we'll spend a couple months, shoot a thing, we'll learn about video, meet some interesting people, and there's no way they'll pick it up. Also, we just thought, like, there's no way we'll like it. And then we shot a couple stories, and it turned out to be really, really interesting, and we just thought, like, yeah, let's go for it.
And you used the same non-formula that you used in the radio show. You found stories.
By non-formula, you mean formula, yes. Yeah, I mean, we were looking for narrative stories where people go through where the stakes are high and people go through something where, as in all narratives, they either learn something or they don't learn something in a very pointed way.
Why aren't you still doing TV?
It just is a lot of work. Like, if we weren't doing a national radio show.
Is it because it doesn't meet your standards?
No. No, if anything, I feel like one of the satisfying things about the experience was that we figured out ways to do stories that have the same feeling as the stories on the radio show, but there's pictures. Honestly, we went in, we weren't sure if that was even going to be possible.
So you seem quite content with the whole idea of experimenting.
Well, it depends on the project. Like right now we're talking about, you know, sending a couple reporters to Haiti, and we're talking about a big Africa project, and like, you know, like it's part of its business and you have to think like how much is this going to cost, and so it's not just like blind experimentation. But that said, like, you know, I do the radio show for my amusement, and the staff, we're doing the radio show to amuse ourselves first and foremost. And so, yeah. And also, if you don't experiment, it's not any good.